Welcome to our brand new vlog series where we will be taking you on an unforgettable journey as we cruise through Alaska. We're George and Dan, and we couldn't be more excited to share this incredible adventure with you. From breathtaking glaciers to vibrant cities, we've got a packed itinerary ahead.
It's day 4 and we're arriving into Juneau.
So we're up early on whale watch. Well, we're not really, it's 10 a.m-ish. We're just trying to figure out how to use the zoom camera.
I haven't got sunglasses on, my eyes are sensitive.
We have had tea. And yeah, we're out here waiting to see if there's going to be anything pop up. So let's fast forward and see if there is anything, or it's just going to go straight to Juneau. No whales yet.
And we're almost in Juneau as well. However, we have ordered brunch to come to the cabin so that we can sit here.
Stake out.
Yeah. So we'd have to move.
Food's here.
Food has arrived.
Still no whales, unfortunately.
No, we stood out there for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And we saw birds and fishermen.
Luckily, we do have a tour booked, so fingers crossed we're going to see something today.
Yeah.
Especially after the kind of successful day we had yesterday. What have we ordered?
So we've ordered brunch, which was available between 10 and 12.
Sounds about right.
I think. And they had like avocado and toast. You can see yourself. Avocado and toast, frittata, smoked salmon bagel, something else I can't remember. But we have gone for, well, Dan has gone for an avocado on toast.
Oh, okay.
It looks alright, doesn't it?
It does.
Poached egg. And I've gone for a smoked salmon bagel. However, I don't like salmon, so they've replaced it with bacon. So yeah, looks good.
It's looking.
Yeah. It's a packed day in port with Norwegian Jewel, Holland America's Nordum, Celebrity Solstice and Ruby Princess all alongside with us, so it's safe to say Juneau is buzzing. Juneau is surrounded by mountains, glaciers and thick forest. There are no roads connecting it to the rest of Alaska, so it's only accessible by sea or air. It has a lovely small town feel despite being the state capital, and it's rich in native culture and gold rush history. Today though, we're here for whales, glaciers and unforgettable views. We had pre-booked a whale watching tour with a small family-run company called Jayleen's Alaska. At £195 per person, it's definitely a bit of a splurge, but with only 6 people on board, it felt really personal and relaxed. The experience lasts around 3 hours on the water, plus about half an hour each way for transfers from the port to the dock. As we set off, we got a lovely view of the Mendenhall Glacier in the distance, and honestly it was stunning. This 13-mile long glacier is one of the most accessible in Alaska, with its blue ice and surrounding forest creating a postcard-perfect scene. So we are on our whale watching tour, Jayleen, and there is Mendenhall Glacier, and we've got 2 bald eagles behind us as well. So already seen wildlife, 4 minutes in. It wasn't long before we had our first sighting, a graceful humpback whale surfacing nearby. We couldn't believe our luck.
Just to see my first whale, I got the whole tail fin on camera.
Yeah, I took some of this as well. They're running quite waterfall. I'm covered in salt water, by the way, so excited to sit out here. It's going fast.
Yeah, you're nutter.
And, it was good fun. But I had to hide the camera and shoot my boobs. Yeah. This whale's just dived down, just saw its fluke. So
They've started a timer for 3 minutes.
yeah,
So hopefully.
she recognises the whale because they recognise them. And she dived only for 3 minutes, didn't she?
Yeah.
So seeing how long this dive is. So my behind me.
Yeah.
If it just jump now. No, that'd be good though.
Soon after, we spotted something really special, a mother and her calf breaching together in the distance. It was absolutely magical to watch. Humpback whales are regular visitors to the waters around Juneau, especially between May and September as they migrate here from Hawaii to feed. There are thought to be over 3,000 humpbacks in the North Pacific population, with hundreds visiting southeast Alaska each summer. These gentle giants can grow up to 50 feet long and weigh around 40 tons. That's about the same as 10 elephants. They're known for their haunting songs and spectacular breaches, and they consume up to 1.5 tons of fish and krill a day during feeding season. Despite their size, they're surprisingly graceful in the water. The 3 hours just flew by. It was honestly such a special experience, and one we'll remember for years to come. On the way back to the dock, we spotted a few more bald eagles perched in the trees. They're becoming a daily sight now. Before heading back to the ship, we stopped off at the Whale Project. It's a stunning public sculpture of a life-sized humpback whale mid-breach called Taku, set in an infinity-style fountain right on the waterfront. It was created to celebrate Alaska's 50th year of statehood and makes for a perfect photo stop.
Oh, I thought I was going selfie. No?
No, you're going there.
Just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All these years. And we're back at the port. How was Jayleen's whale watching tour for you?
I really enjoyed it. We saw a lot of whales. We saw a lot of whales breach. Tried to get photos. Don't know how they've come out. I took 966 photos on that trip, so we might have got it. But we saw them. One of them feeding at the end as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
So they weren't bubble net feeding. It was just.
It was really rocky as well, wasn't it? So it's
Yeah.
quite hard to get a photo.
I can't
Or
wait to go
video.
through your camera though on your iPhone as well.
Yeah.
See what you got.
I'm quite fortunate as well. And then we got to see the bald eagles at the end as well.
Yeah.
So that was good. They had drinks and food on board.
Yes,
which is
there
nice.
was Coke, Diet Coke, some other drinks as well, and some snacks too.
Yeah.
So,
That's never a bad thing.
exactly.
So as you may have noticed, our ship is now here. That's because we tended this morning, and then at 5 o'clock, boarding closed for an hour so it could dock at Franklin Port, which is this one right here, after Nordam left.
Yep.
Oh,
What is that?
bug. Yeah. And yeah, so now we can board the normal way, which is so much nicer because that tender this morning was not the best.
It wasn't great, was it?
No. But yeah. Shall we go and get some food?
I think we should. I'm starving.
Once back on board, we headed straight to the Lido buffet for a well-earned dinner. Whale watching really works up an appetite. Then it was over to the Commodore Club to grab a cocktail and enjoy sail away from this beautiful port. And as a little bonus, it was the 4th of July, so we even managed to catch some fireworks from our balcony. Not something we'd usually celebrate, but they really lit up the sky over Juneau. It's now day 5 and we're sailing through the breathtaking Tracy Arm Fjord, and wow, what a sight. This glacial fjord winds its way through the Tongass National Forest with steep cliffs, waterfalls and floating icebergs all around. Tracy Arm stretches for over 30 miles and is flanked by walls of granite that rise more than 3,000 feet. The fjord is carved by 2 active glaciers, the North and South Sawyer Glaciers, and is home to seals, bears, mountain goats and sometimes even orcas. It's one of the most scenic spots you can visit by cruise ship in Alaska. One of the most exciting things about this day was that Cunard opened up the bow of the ship to guests, and trust us, you don't want to miss this. Standing right at the front of Queen Elizabeth watching the fjord open up in front of us was something we'll never forget. With views like this, we couldn't tear ourselves away, so it was room service on the balcony for lunch today. Sometimes the best seat in the house is your own. The South Sawyer Glacier is one of 2 tidewater glaciers at the end of Tracy Arm, and it's around 500 feet wide and 200 feet tall at the face. It is an active glacier, so if you're lucky, and we were, you might see it carving, with chunks of ice breaking off and crashing into the water below. The sound and sight of it is unforgettable. And that wraps up another incredible 2 days on our Alaska cruise. From magical whales to mighty glaciers, Juneau and Tracy Arm gave us memories that will stay with us forever. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and stay tuned because we've got even more Alaskan adventures coming up your way soon, right here on Cruise Escapes. And we'll see you later.